Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about understanding the famous 7-step strategic product sourcing process. First, let's take a look at what is product sourcing. Product sourcing is a process of assessing, selecting, and managing suppliers to acquire the desired goods and service from them. As the name suggests, sourcing focuses on creating sources through which an organization can obtain its supplies. Next, let's move to product sourcing process steps. Typically, strategic sourcing contains the 7 following steps. Step 1. Analyzing internal needs and understanding the spend category. First, the sourcing team has to identify the company's needs. What goods or service must be purchased, and define specifications for these products. Employees also have to analyze the spend and define the spend category. Are you buying food and beverages for the office, or computer software, or maintenance service? Who uses these goods or service? How much is used? Who is involved in this supply chain? Then step 2. Researching the market. Upon determining internal needs, the sourcing specialists search for suppliers, review the market offerings, and evaluate the market for risks and opportunities. They also break down the cost components of the product and assess them along the raw materials, transportation, and labor costs. Next, step 3. Developing a sourcing strategy. This is the third step. It is choosing the right strategy, deciding where to buy necessary goods to minimize costs and ensure the stability of the supply chain. In this step, a company also devises the set of criteria for potential suppliers. Step 4. Issuing RFQs or RFPs and vetting suppliers. Next, employees start the process of soliciting bids and evaluating vendors. An organization can send potential suppliers a request for quote, which is RFQ, or a request for proposal, which is RFP. Both are business documents that announce a project and ask for bids to assess each vendor's ability to complete this project. A request for proposal is usually more complex than a request for quote and contains project details, pricing, analysis, product specifications, and delivery terms. And next, step 5. Negotiating and selecting suppliers. Upon receiving quotations from vendors, a sourcing team evaluates responses, asks for clarifications if needed, and begins negotiating with shortlisted suppliers for lower prices, better payment terms, benefits, etc. At the end of the negotiation process, a responsible person chooses the most suitable suppliers based on quality and pricing, reputation, recognition on the market, and possible risks. Step 6. Arranging supplier integration process. Once the selected vendor was notified, the implementation process begins. A buyer and a supplier sign a contract. The sourcing team also has to develop a communication plan and a system for measuring supplier performance. Step 7, which is the last step, is benchmarking and assessing results. This final step takes place after the purchase is made. The sourcing team benchmarks the status of the spend category and analyzes the supplier's performance based on established KPIs. Okay, after we talk about all the 7 steps, the next question you may have is, do you need a product sourcing agent? Knowing the limitations of the internal resources you have as a young, small business, you need to choose wisely from 4 common options for getting your product made. First, work directly with a factory. If you have the bandwidth and the experience, partnering directly with a factory lets you avoid paying intermediaries or agents. It gives you complete control and responsibility over the process. Second, pay a third-party source. A third party will find your factory, manage everything, and run almost every aspect of the procurement. They offer one-time fees and transparency. However, they require upfront payment and can be expensive. You can also choose the third option. Work through a trading company. A trader is a middleman that fills your order. They handle everything, then charge you for the final product. Working with this type of sourcing company gives you little control and has higher long-term costs, but it's fast and easy. And the last option is to utilize a sourcing agent. A product sourcing agent is a person or small business that is your resource on the ground. They work to find your factory, assist in negotiations, and help fix problems when they come up. They receive a commission when you pay the factory. The product sourcing agent is a popular solution because you may not have the experience or internal resources to work directly with the factory. A distributor, whether a third party or trader, can be expensive. A sourcing agent gets paid a percentage of what the factory gets paid, making compensation simple. In short, they are your representative in the country you have chosen to work in, and they are getting paid to solve problems, find resources, and advocate for your best interest. A sourcing agent can be an attractive option for a first-time entrepreneur looking for a way to cost-effectively manufacture their product and maintain competitiveness in the market. However, there are several risks involved in using a product sourcing agent. We will talk about more details in our next video, and we will talk about more about sourcing agent. Thanks for watching today, and we will see you in our next one.